Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode on the... did it again! On the Hypermine server. We are here, in a new place, breaking torches and making a mess. It's the second time I've recorded this intro, and the second time I've broken a torch. I did it with this one the original time. So yeah, I noticed I was muted the first time recording, but here we are, in a new space. What is this space where the zombie spawn is? Well, this is a zombie farm. Come on, track on me. Whee, up you go, whee! This is a zombie farm that one of our lovely server members, B, has made, or OB. Her info is down there below. Not in the chest, but in the comments. She also helped me do something else on the server, which we'll get to in a bit. So, we're going to cover that. And this has just been great for getting experience early game. It's been very useful. And a lot has happened since the last time I recorded. It's been about 3 days since the last episode. So I did quite a bit of recording early, and you can see things are starting to spring up all around spawn. We got a road, we got a roof never portal now, we've got a little campsite, we've got little buildings springing up here and there. People have been busy, and I have been busy too with getting various things set up. So, first one I'm going to cover is actually not Minecraft related at all, but actually video related. So, at the start of the first episode, we had my little intro, the little creeper that shows up. Second episode, I didn't do that. I don't think I've done it this episode as well, because the intro was a bit busy. But I want to know, do you guys prefer it with the intro or without the intro? I don't mind either way. I can have it with the intro or without. Do you prefer to get straight into the action, or do you prefer the little intro just so you know where you're at? So let me know down in the comments below which you prefer, and we can move on with the rest of the builds. So, people have been busy. People have been building lots of things, which has been amazing. Look at that! Using all the new Nether stuff. I think that's Kason. No, it's not. Who is it? It's Boom, isn't it? Boom Bang Crash. Yeah, Boom Bang Crash has been building this awesome thing. Look at these. They're so cool. I need to get some. We've got a new improved chicken farm. We've got that building over there. We've got a big ring of something over there. What's this? Birds are friends, not food. WrenWard's chicken cooker that you apparently have to pay for, but that's fine. That makes sense to pay for. It's a lot of effort to go in to make something like that. Well, I've been doing those farming for my food, because we've got quite a few community farms around here going on, as well as like community enchanting in here, things like that, as well as obviously an enchanter down at the zombie farm now. So, lots been going on at spawn. The main thing, though, that I've been looking at is getting my gear sorted. So, obviously you saw in the last couple of episodes, I've been very lucky with my diamonds and stuff like that. And it's been a lot of things found that I wanted to get enchanted. And with the zombie farm, I've been able to. So, coming over here, we can see I've got a lot of gear already. I've got 1, 2. Wait, didn't I have 3? Oh, maybe not. I thought I had 3 fortune picks. But I've got 2 fortune picks. One with some extra stuff on. A good mining pick and a silk touch pick. Also have an okay shovel. This stuff's still yet to be enchanted. I've got my axe. I've got my sword, which I need to upgrade because it's not very good, hence the new sword here. And I also have a couple of bits of armour as well, which are now also enchanted. So, that's been thanks to the zombie farm, plus one of the shops that's newly opened in the district, which is what I've got all this food for, that we're going to go to in a minute. So, I just have a couple of other books here that I'm ready to put on some tools. I just got to figure out what. So, I might put mending on a good sword, if I can get a better sword than looting 2. So, let's head over, right now, to the shop, and I can go over that for you guys. So, heading over here, you can see we got all the normal farms coming up, and one of the things I built... Ooh, there's some more stuff here. Yoink. Yoink, yoink, and a yoink. I built a small little auto farmer here that just generate pumpkins. Nice. So, it's just an observer into a piston that breaks it and pushes it into that hopper. Very simple design, very small, and like the only reason this is generating anything is because it's in spawn, which is obviously a very busy place. So many people on the server, because it's quite early in the day on a weekday, and we only have this many people on. Jan's streaming at the moment. I'm not sure if the others are. Kaysen did have his camera account on earlier, so I assume he was recording. But this is the shop that surki, I think is how you pronounce it, has made, which is very good. It says Surki's Forge, start to start. Welcome to Sugar Daddy's Smiths and Tools and Hoes, SDSDN-H. This small French shop will provide the best tools on the server. So he claims. Get your own diamond tools now and hoe the land. Wow, many diamonds, much savings, so low cost. Price can be paid in multiple ways. Carrots, potatoes, melon blocks, pumpkins, diorite, granite diorite, andesite, or regular stone to set the price in the next tabs. So we've got a few things we can buy here. I'm going to ignore that last page. Nothing there. You can buy like mending books, silk touch fortune, and this is how I've been improving my tools. So you saw this axe has silk touch on it, which is great. Things like that, as well as the mending. You can see it's selling out pretty quick. Oh, he's actually restocked it since I was here last. We pretty much cleared this out yesterday. So this is looking much better. Yeah, he's definitely restocked because we decimated this place. One thing I do want to do is I want to buy another one of these axes so I can combine it to get Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 4 on this one. So let's see how much an axe is. So axe is 2 times 64 melon or pumpkin. There we go, we got 2 right there. That's perfect. So let's buy 1 axe for melon and a pumpkin. Awesome, I got this left over. Do I need anything else? Could do with a hoe? No enchant? Shovel? Where is my shovel? Oh, these have silk touch on. That's cool. Didn't know that. And efficiency pickaxe. So let's see. Do we want to buy any of this? Hose, pretty cheap. Could buy a diamond hoe and then I'm pretty much set. Got my axe. Do I need a shovel? Not really. I've got my good pickaxes. I feel like I'm also set in terms of these books. I mean, mending's tempting. While it stops, I mean. So how much is the mend? So it's a stack of melon or pumpkin. So I need 3 more pumpkins. So let's quickly head over here. See if they've regrown since. Because if I only need 3 more pumpkins, no, but the melon has. Right, let's check in here real quick. Nope, none yet. Okay, so we might have to play with something else for those. Maybe the potatoes, because we've got quite a few of those. So how many potatoes is it for a mending book? It is 5 stacks of potatoes. So we're going to take that. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll do 1 with carrots, because that way I can cook this up into food. And we're not completely selling ourselves out. Right! So that's another mending book in the bag. So that's the shop that's currently one of the only shops currently set up at spawn that I'm aware of. There might be some others around. This is obviously the big one with mending books and fortune books and all that kind of stuff. But I also have a small little shop now going, which we have set up thanks to OB helping me out with finding actually a slime chunk right near spawn. So if we come down here, she just found a slime in a ravine and was nice enough to tell me about it, and then even nicer to help me clear it out. So we spent a good chunk of a day clearing out an area, so we just follow these slime blocks, and I'm hoping for a big haul because I haven't been down here since yesterday evening, so you know, nearly about 20 hours since I last came down here. And like I said, it's right under spawn, so it's always, well not always, but most of the time it's loaded. So this is the slime farm. It's got a pretty simple design. Each floor, 3 high, and it's a full chunk. So if we load the chunk boards, you can see it's the exact chunk. And then a iron golem on each floor. To lure the slimes is to drop down into this little campfire bit. And what they do is they just fall in there and die. Happy days. And then hoppers underneath collect it all and put it into this chest, which has, ooh, that's good haul. Good haul right there. That's at least a stack of blocks. So yeah, we're just passively getting slime now, which is awesome. So let's make a block 64 slime blocks, and we'll head back up to the service and have a look if we've had any sales. So I haven't actually built a main shop yet. If you remember my wood wagon, that's now just expanded to a wandering wares wagon. So it currently still just has dark oak and slime now, but we'll see if we have any sales. I'm still just doing a pay what you want sort of method, so I'm not too fussed by what people pay. I have a list of things I would like to get, mostly to do with crafting materials that I need for the main build that we're working on, the big castle, which we'll go over there and check that in a bit. Give me that pumpkin. I really am thinking about trying to make a proper farm for melons and pumpkins with this shop. So you probably saw earlier that some slime blocks coming off the back of the wagon now. I tried to ignore them. But you see, Benito's wandering wagon of wares. Items sort: cobble, stone, dirt, iron, diamonds, quartz, and andesite. So I don't have any plans for quartz at the moment, but I need it for things like comparators. So that's the main reason quartz is on there, to save me mining in the nether. And I know other people are in the nether quite a bit. So slime and wood, for sale, pay what you want. Ooh, we've got some iron, we've got some diamonds, we've got some smooths, we've got some sticks. Oh well. So let's clear those out. Pop that in. There we go. Let's sort this out just a little bit, just so it's a bit more laid out. And then what I'm going to do is whoop, whoop. So we have a row of that. We'll split a couple of those in half. There we go. Now it looks nice and stocked again. Let's check the wood as well while we're here. See if we've got any sales there. Oh, we do. Some more iron. Oh, andesite. Very nice. And 1 diamond. So could do restocking the wood as well at some point. But yeah, we got this little slime thing just so people sort of like can see it and be like, oh, slime. If they need any, this is where you get it. Cool. So, do we have anything over here we need to pick up and take back to base? I think I'm going to leave most of my diamonds here. This is all the diamonds I've got left after a bit of mining and stuff. We're going to take a silk touch pick, we're going to take the mining pick, and we're going to take the good fortune pick back to our base. We'll leave the rest here. We'll take the shovel as well, actually. We'll leave the rest here because it still needs to be enchanted up. We'll take 3 diamonds to repair stuff. I think I might leave the food stuff here, just because this is where it's probably going to be more useful. And because we're turning it into books, I will put it down here. Okay. Cool. We'll take everything else back to base with us, and I'll be back once we're over at the sword. Okay, we're back over here at the sword in the stone. So, we are... I don't know if anyone's actually left anything here. Let's have a quick diamond check. No one's been over here yet, which is a bit of a shame. But I feel like I'm going to throw in a diamond, just so I know, just so we can test out the block. Because obviously now I've got slime, I've been able to put a sticky block in there. We're just going to check that it does definitely work, and it does. And sadly, I'm not the king. It's not me this season. Gotta be someone else that we're gonna bow down and worship. So, good test though, because it means that the piston is definitely working. And happy days, and hopefully some more people come over here and give it a go at some point. Now, what you may have seen in the background is some of the work that I've been doing on the tower, or the castle, or the keep, or the manor, or whatever you call it. But more than that, I've been doing work on the area around it. So, because I built it so up in the air, I ended up doing a whole section around it to make sure I know exactly where the perimeter is going to be, where we need the terraform up to, and all that. And I've been working on that primarily, so you can see this whole little cliff thing, this cliff here, so I can have the actual pathway leading up to it done. Like this, so you can see where the original cliff all was here. But we have the road up to where the main entrance will be. And then on top of that, we have the start of the inside. Well, you might be saying, Benito, why are you doing the inside before the outside? That's a bit counterproductive, isn't it? And I was like, yes! Which is why I'm only doing this much for now. What the point of this is so I know exactly how high I need to go with the outer walls. Because I was a bit unsure. And I'd rather than counting on my test world or anything like that, I thought I'd rather just build it to see how high I've got to go. So that's another floor, and then this floor into the roof. So we come up one more twist of the stair, and we're on the roof now. So this is how high we're going to eventually be with the build. You can see I've already started building one turret up, which is currently my storage room. And you can see we get quite a good view from up here. We got a nice little area. It's a nice little area over there. I feel like I should do something with that once the tower's cleared, because you can see right down to it, and it'd be quite cool to put something down there. So that's why I've done the interior before I've done the exterior, just so we have it all laid out. Let's hit that down. Now just take the scaffolding actually. Whee! And there we go. So now I can know exactly how high I need to go. I want to bring that over to... I really should just bring it to the back, because the back only comes out... Oh, it already is up to the back, okay. So this can be our point of reference for how high we need to go. I've taken out a lot of the dirt here. This is going to be where the main floor is, but I also need to dig it out in advance anyway, so I've been digging it out to use for all this terraforming. There's so much more to do. I kind of regret choosing not to dig down. Look, I got to fill all this space with stone. So not only do I need stone to build this thing, I need stone to terraform around it. But I think I'm getting to the point where I've terraformed enough. The road is now set up, so anyone can come up and down. We can decorate this at some point. So we're going to mix in different stone types. We're going to add like vines and plants and an actual pathway. I think I need like bring out an extra dirt block here or something like that, you know, things like that. But the path itself's now here, even if it needs tidying up later. So now, my plan is, with my new tools, happy days, new tools, I plan to do a load of strip mining over the next couple of days, while waiting to produce my next episode. And then, you see, I've cleared out the stuff, but I've got this. I've got a start of things to work on. So, what we can do is we're going to do a quick little time lapse of me starting to build up some of the outer walls, just so we have a bit of reference. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go away, get a load of strip mining and get myself some raw materials, you know, the stone, the andesite, and then I probably might even use my silk touch pick for a bit, just to get some smooth stone without actually needing to smelt it, because I do have this not super smelter, it's nowhere near a super smelter, but an auto smelter set up that has been generated for me, but save a bit of time, I'll probably end up using that. So we'll do a quick little time lapse of some building, and we will be back to see you off for the episode. Okay guys, this is about as much as I actually have for now. This took about 3 stacks of each, so 9 stacks in total. You see I just put them on my main hotbar and then pretty much scroll wheeled through to get what we needed laid out. That one's actually more damage. And then we just got a bucket of water to just drop off the edge. Whee! Anyone selling shulkers yet? Ooh, we're not quite that far ahead, I don't think. So, you can see we're starting to get the wall in place. I didn't quite go up as high as I needed because well, a couple of reasons. One is because I didn't have it laid out with that wall yet, and because I wanted to get more of the front done than just going up. I wanted to try and get more of the perimeter done first before we go all the way. What I do need to do is I need to fill this in, because it's annoying having to I kind of keep scooting around here. Now this is in place, it's going to be a bit harder. So what I need to do soon is I need to put in the actual full floor in. But I'm trying to figure out what to do with the floor, because obviously we now have the new... Is that the right layer? Must be. Let's check. Yeah, that's the right there. Cool. We have all the new nether bricks sorted out, and I really think like some of those might actually work. So, as much as I was not going to use any, because I'd actually planned this build without those even in mind back in 1.15, This whole thing's pretty much just made out of, for the external, these 3 blocks. And then we're going to use the stairs for decoration, because obviously we're not sticking, it's not going to stay like this. Like, it's got a bit of shape to it because I didn't make it flat, but we want to do things here. We want to put some stairs and fences and other blocks in to make it a bit more of a shape rather than just a big cube in the map. So what I think this is a good place to wrap up for today. We've got quite a bit done in terms of stuff at the town and everything like that, and we're at a good place where now I've got a lot of tools. I mean, just go mine for a bit and just really grind out these resources that we need. So hopefully I'll be able to do that this weekend. Just so you guys know, I plan to upload every Wednesday and every Sunday for this season. I could do more right now. I'm actually recording this episode for Sunday on Tuesday, so there is going to be a bit of delay. But that's because at the moment we're at the start of the season and a lot happens in a very small amount of time. But when we get to the more grindy parts and the more bigger builds, it's going to slow down. So me spacing the episodes out like this just means that we should be ready to keep that going. Oh, my shield's doing something weird. Look at that little flicker. That means we should be able to keep going and keep to that schedule even when we hit the grindy bits. So, thanks for watching. Next episode should be out on Wednesday, and hopefully it will be us finishing off the exterior wall and moving on to doing some of the actual decoration part. So, if you have any comments, suggestions, as always, leave them down below, as well as the if you prefer with or without the intro at the start. And I'll see you guys in the next episode, where hopefully we'll be a bit more safe up here, because it hasn't been night time, but I don't quite trust it. Anyway, until next time, toodles. Ooh, jump over the block. Whee!